I remember being a kid and seeing police officers that had dogs and thinking how neat that was and how amazing it was that these dogs would do what they asked.
How difficult is to be a K-9 officer?
It is a specialized unit to be on K-9. It's something that I think a lot of people look at, and it is desired amongst officers, and you have to be able to prove that you can do the job well and make good decisions to then have a partner with you, because you're the one making decisions for him.
Sometimes the dogs have a bad reputation and people think that they're gonna go and kill them and bite them, but that's a myth. Can you please explain to us how the process is when you need to apprehend someone?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes people will think that we have attack dogs, and we do not. The primary purpose of our dogs is a locating tool. They are a tool to find, and that's why we have them. We don't have them for the purpose of biting or attacking. We have them for the purpose of finding. Now, that being said, they do have the ability to apprehend someone if we need them to. But it is incredibly rare, and I think far more rare than most people would suggest. For example, in this county, our dogs maybe apprehend 2 or 3 people a year total as a unit, and that's with 20 dogs. Most of our dogs will retire with no bites, or maybe 1 or 2 in their career. These are not attack dogs, they're locating tools. Good boy, good boy, good boy!
How long the training takes? Is it training for you and the dog all together? How long does it take?
You know, I probably laugh at that a bit because our dogs know how to do everything, right? They know how to smell, they know how to sit, they know how to run. I think our training is more so for us and getting them to do those things when we want them to. Training is extensive, and it is at times frustrating. We don't get to speak the same language as our dogs because they don't speak. They use different other forms of communication. But our training program, it is extensive. We have a 4-month patrol school training, and then we have a 2 months of training where we will train them in an odor of our choice. So in total for a dog to be trained is about 6 months.
Not now! If not, I will send my dog and he will find and bite you!
Where do you get the dogs from?
Most of our dogs come from vendors in the States, but those vendors purchase the dogs from Europe. And the majority of our dogs, if not all of them, are from Europe.
Do you take Axel with you home?
Axel does live with me. He lives at my house. He does not come inside my house. He has a kennel, and that kennel is a small little house, and that is his home. It's in my yard. He's happy in there. He's warm. He's cool in the summer. He does not come inside my house. He is not a pet, which a lot of people, I think that they would be, but they are certainly not.
Can you please recall one case or two that you were glad that you have Axel with you?
I can think of a lot of cases I'm glad that I have him with me, but you know, more than anything, when we are looking for someone who has committed a crime and we just can't find them, but we know they're in the community, we know that they're out there, we know that they're going to commit more harm or commit more crime, and you have 10, 20 police officers all looking.
Guys, please, K-9, you have been located!
To arrive with a dog and have that dog find that person who is hiding because we can't find him as people, but he can find him as a dog is incredibly rewarding.
Something that you want to share to the community about being a police officer, K-9, people that probably are thinking to join the department?
It's a tough career. We do need good people. And I think over the past few years, less and less people have wanted to do this, and I understand why. I think more than anything in my career, I want people to see me as a help, not as danger, not as someone who's going to bring harm, but to eliminate harm. And as K-9 personally, to understand that when we are out working, we're doing a job, so that's not a good time to come up and talk to us or bring your dog to come meet ours. We do need a little bit of space. But these dogs are not attack dogs. They are here to find people or things that are there to harm you. And I'm glad that we're out there, and I hope they're glad that we're out there. Good. Yep. Good.